The Ancient Sentinel of Shigir, a puzzle carved in wood, buried deep within the mist-covered mountains of Russia, hidden for thousands of years beneath layers of wet soil and decomposed vegetation, lay a wooden figure that has baffled and mesmerized researchers ever since it was unearthed. This is the Shigir idol, once towering more than 5 meters in height, before time reduced it to fragments. Crafted from larch wood, its surface is adorned with elaborate geometric carvings, cryptic markings, and stylized faces that appear to stare beyond the boundaries of time. Even now, the eyes carved into the idol, some hollow, some raised, radiate a haunting sense of vigilance, as though the figure silently guards secrets erased by millennia. What makes the Shigir idol so astonishing is not only its impressive scale, but also its extraordinary age. Scientific dating places its creation around 9,500 BC, making it one of the world's most ancient wooden monuments, older than Egypt's pyramids, older than Göbekli Tepe. Its preservation is nothing short of miraculous, thanks to the acidic peat that slowed the natural decay of its timber. This enigmatic relic offers a rare glimpse into the minds of Mesolithic hunter-gatherers, yet it raises far more questions than answers. Who shaped this colossal wooden figure? What purpose did it serve? And what beliefs, myths, or ceremonies were expressed through its carved surface? Across its length, the idol bears a series of zigzag lines, chevrons, circular motifs, and human-like features arranged according to patterns that clearly held symbolic weight. Some scholars view the designs as a rudimentary form of writing or encoded communication, perhaps storing stories, cosmology, or ancestral knowledge. Others suggest a purely ceremonial or magical function, a physical channel through which early humans invoked protection, power, or spiritual connection. The repetition and structure of the carvings imply intention and system. Yet, the underlying meaning remains hidden to us. Could these markings represent knowledge that has vanished entirely? Or might they belong to a symbolic language that predates all recorded writing? The human-shaped elements, possibly multiple faces stacked atop one another, deepen the mystery even further. Their vertical arrangement has been interpreted as symbolic layers of the universe, the earthly plane, the spiritual realm, and the heavens above. Others believe the faces reflect lineage, guardianship, or ancestral spirits watching over a community. But with no texts or contemporary explanations to guide interpretation, we are left confronting the limits of what archaeology can reveal. Were these faces meant to portray gods, forebears, spirits, or something more abstract? And why create such a monumental figure out of wood, a fragile material, instead of stone? Some experts argue that the Shigir idol may have served as more than a mere statue. It could have acted as a central object in large gatherings, a ritual marker, or a boundary defining sacred or communal territory. Its massive size, unusual for the Mesolithic era, suggests that its construction required coordinated effort, organization, and shared purpose. Considering the basic tools available at the time, flint blades, stone axes, and simple chisels, the level of craftsmanship is astonishing. How did these early artisans design, shape, and transport such a vast wooden monument with such accuracy? The technical skill reflected in the idol's structure challenges assumptions about the intellectual and symbolic abilities of early hunter-gatherer societies. Unsurprisingly, the idol's mysterious appearance has sparked numerous speculative theories. Some imagine it as a memory monument, crafted to preserve cultural knowledge, stories, or laws. Others believe it may have been a spiritual device used in shamanic practices, a medium linking human awareness to unseen realms. Standing before the idol, one feels an undeniable sense of awe, as though the figure itself is a bridge between worlds, a relic of a forgotten worldview. A survival of the Shigir idol for nearly 12 millennia stands as a quiet tribute to the endurance of human creativity. Its carved lines, its towering form, and its human-like shapes point to deliberate meaning, a meaning we struggle to recover. How did this early society imagine its world? What beliefs shaped their art? Were these carvings a guide to survival, a depiction of mythology, a map of existence? Today, facing the darkened, time-worn wood of the idol, preserved by the bog that once consumed it, one cannot help but sense the weight of epochs embedded in its form. The Shigir idol confronts us with profound questions about prehistoric cognition, belief, and expression. What stories lie hidden in its etched grooves? What understanding drove its creation? And how much of humanity's early symbolic knowledge has faded into oblivion while only fragments survive? As the peat slowly releases its ancient treasure and the idol's faint patterns catch the light, this mysterious figure stands as a silent witness to a world long gone, a remnant of early human imagination, spirituality, and complexity. It urges us to consider not only what our ancestors believed, but how much of their wisdom still rests in the shadows of prehistory, waiting for the moment when someone finally deciphers its meaning.